Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's my first video. I recently just got first place at my locals. It went 4-0. Played against two Snake Eye, a Cash, and a Branded player. Round one, I played Snake Eye, and I 2-0'd him. And round two, I also played Snake Eye, and also 2-0'd him. And then round three, I played Cash, 2-1'd him. Probably could have 2-0'd him, but I misplayed game two, and it cost me. And then round four, I played against Branded and got it 2-1. So I just want to showcase my list and get some feedback. So I really liked Dinkamfam's list, where he got like consistent top fours and top eights at the opens in Europe. So I took a lot of his advice in this deck, and yeah. So like I said, I played just the four normal summons. I agree with Dinkamfam. Like, it lets you play way more non-engine, and I also thought the hands that you break with this deck are only when you open multiple copies of these, which I just wanted to reduce that risk. And as long as you're using the trap well and resourcefully, you'll never run out of these. The only time I've ever run out of like one of the cats is when I open two of them, which shouldn't really happen. Like, the odds of that are really low. So yeah, I just played the four. And then obviously you just need to max out on the rest of your engine. So I just played the 9 quick plays, pretty standard, and then the 3 my friend, 3 street, and the 1 trap. Oh, this super standard. I don't really want to explain it, but yeah. Then for non-engine, I think I'm gonna cut this card. Honestly, it didn't work out too well today. I didn't really see it that much, but it was Fenrir. I don't know. I don't think this is too strong, this format. I think I'm gonna cut it. In theory, it's good in a rogue, but I didn't really play rogue today, so it was decent into the cash matchup, of course, but that was like the only time it was really useful, because this isn't breaking a board by itself. You need to pair it with like a bunch of other stuff, which is just not good. I don't like it. I did like it though when I went first, and like it was a discard engine that just strengthened my end board. So there is an argument to keep it in for that, but I don't know. This deck's pretty strong going first, so I don't think I'm gonna play this in the future. And then for the hand traps, I played 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, and 3 Imperm. So these were the only hand traps I decided on playing. So obviously, I'm not playing Nib because I'm playing Fenrir, which was a little bit, I don't know. I kind of liked Nib when I was playing it earlier, but people are like playing around it now. Like, all the good Snake Eye players are just playing through it, or playing around it, I mean. So I just don't think Nib is also that great. So the next option would be cut Fenrir and maybe play like Mourner, which I definitely thought about and probably will end up doing, because if you open like a combination of these, any 2 of these except like duplicates, actually duplicates of Imperm is really nice and that, but so like if I had like 3 Mourner, and opening any 2 of these is good enough to most of the time stop a Snake Eye or a Snake Eye Fire King turn. So I really liked it when I saw these in my hand, and I probably will up the count. This was just me testing out like kind of half and half build, which I don't know if I'll keep going with it. I played 3 Prosp. I don't know how purrely players aren't breaking when they're cutting this from their list, or cutting it down to 2 even. This card is so good. It literally says banish 6 to add any card from your deck to your hand. That's literally what it reads. It's so good. Gets you engine when you need engine. Gets you non-engine when you go second and need to break boards, which is just too good. And yeah. And the cost is like too low, especially in this deck, for how good it is. And then I played 3 Dark Ruler. I really like this card, actually. This might be the only board breaker I'll play in the future, and cut the Fenrirs. I really liked how it let me break half boards like with ease, and against cash it just won me the game like single-handedly. I had no hand traps, just dropped this, won the game. It was really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely continue playing this card, and yeah. And then for the 1-0s, I played 1 Called By, 1 Terraforming, and 1 Rivalry. All these were really good, and whenever I saw one of these cards and won the game, it was because I opened one of these. These always came up when I drew them, and every time I opened this, I guaranteed won the game. And then Terraforming was really nice because the extra copy of Street actually comes up, like, you need that. Like, if you opening Street feels so nice going first, especially because it lets you play through hand traps with ease, especially, like, the ones that people are playing right now, like, the target negation. So, and then going second, Street's actually a really good board breaker, so you want to maximize your amount of copies you have. So Terraforming was definitely worth playing, and I'll keep playing it. And then this was kind of the 41st card, Called By, but in theory you have 2 like main deck outs for Gimmick Puppet, which is pretty nice. And I think Called By, if I open it going first, I wasn't scared of anything. So yeah, these are just both really nice. So that's it for the main deck. Clean 41 cards, and so now I'm gonna move on to the extra deck. So I just kept my extra deck pretty standard. Nothing really special. So I'll just go through it pretty fast. It was played 1 Noir, Baby Noir, 1 Plum. Oh, sorry, 2 Beauty, 2 Happy. All really standard. I think you should definitely play 2 Beauty just because you have the space, and it's just better to be safe than sorry. You can banish 1 off Prosper, of course, and then the 2 Noir, big boy. You make 1 turn 1, make 1 your next turn, and yeah. Then I played the Zeus package, 1 Slacker, 1 Downer, 1 Zeus. Pretty standard. Really good in, against cash, but honestly, you shouldn't rely on this. You have a good cash matchup regardless, and if you're ever going into Slacker into Zeus, you're most of the time just gonna lose that game anyway, because that means both your babies got stopped, and you're just like, last hope is going Slacker into Zeus, which isn't never really good enough, I don't think. Except maybe in the mirror and against cash. So, and then the 1 Typhon, just out like Mirror Jade and stuff, comes up a little bit. And then for the links, I played 1 Anima, 1 SP, 1 Azalea. Azalea, never used it. I don't really know what to play instead. I was thinking either Dark, but I tested out Dark. It also doesn't come up ever. Like, you're mainly just banishing them off Prosp. These 2 actually come up quite a bit. This for clearing boards, and this actually helps against bad players, and lets you abuse your pretty memory to use Anima you take, and then you send the card you take to attach another card, so it just helps you out boards and stuff. So I like them. Just not Azalea, didn't like that. And then for the side deck, I also kept it pretty clean and pretty safe. So starting off, I played 3 Droll. I think Droll, if it's not in the main and needs to be in your side, it just needs to be somewhere in your deck, so you're not hopeless against like FTK combo decks. So yeah, I think it's mandatory to play at least in your side. And then I played 2 Jerusalem and 1 Magma. I think I might up my Bastille count. They're really good in a voiceless, really good in a branded, and they can help against the Snake Eye, but you shouldn't rely on these for Snake Eye, obviously. Yeah, I just really like them. I might up the count, but we'll see. And then I played for back row, I played 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Harpies, because people aren't really, like, this deck gets slaughtered by anti-spell, obviously. It's all spells, the whole deck revolves around spells, but most people aren't playing that card because it sucks in Snake Eye, so why would you play it when Summon Limit's still in the game? So this helps you out Summon Limit, and against the Fire King, which I thought was really nice, is one of these, like, just outs monsters and spell traps. It's like a double board, right? Because of the field spell popping their own monsters, so it's just really nice to have that double use. And for going first, I think you need 6 cards at least for going first in purrely. It's not the strongest deck, and it dies to a lot of hand traps right now. And yeah, so I just wanted to make sure I had ways to win when I went first, post side. So I played 3 inscription and 3 summon limit. Both are really good. I'll side all 6 of these every time I go first, almost no matter what the deck is. Inscription less so than summon limit. This is going in every match. This might not, but this comes up into most matchups, and it's just so good against Snake Eye. It guarantees you're not dying. If you activate this, you're not going to get OTK'd. So that's a really nice use for it, and it's just very versatile. So you can use it in a lot of rogue matchups and stuff you're just not expecting. So yeah. That's it for the deck profile. Like I said, probably gonna change the Fenrir, but other than that, I really like the list, and let me know if you guys have any suggestions in the comments. Bye.